you too.
I know it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
It has. It has. Like, God, I can't remember the last time we saw each other.
Um, it was at obviously a Giants game, which I love
Yo.
because many people just assume that I'm not going to say chicks can't be fans because obviously everybody knows they can be, but you go to games. I mean, you're like a diehard.
I mean, not like you though. I mean, oh my God, you go to every game, every away game, every practice.
Mike, I got
You
to tell you something
deserve
funny
to be
about.
a fan.
I got to tell you somebody funny about Double R. She
Oh God.
Double
she
R.
will
That's a
she
great
will
name.
she will book, like, she goes to away games. Let's say she goes to like 4 or 5 a year. She will book working weekends at those away sites. Who's smarter than her? So she gets her Giants crew
Yep.
to go and support her on whether it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever, and hits the game on Sunday. Paid for.
Yes.
Genius.
And
Genius.
I think in like 2018, Joe, we saw each other like literally probably like 7 times that year, because it was like when I was in Denver or when I was in Detroit or wherever, like we would always meet up and see each other.
Hey, Richelle,
And
what
you'd
happens?
always show
What
up.
happens on the road stays on the road. Stop giving my business out there.
Hey, I'm not putting any of our business out there.
What, Richelle, have you gotten to the point, not this year, obviously, because this year is weird, but gotten to the point like Joe, where you have these little not little, but like connections here and there that are going to get you on the field, they're going to get you into cool parties, going to go.
Yeah, Joe is my connection.
Hold on. So look, first of all, Mike, we're talking to someone that has, I don't know, 500,000 followers on Twitter. She's got 3 million followers on Instagram. She's got 5 million fake accounts. Not her, but whoever wants to be her.
Accounts.
What'd you say?
I do have a lot of fake accounts. Oh my God, ridiculous.
It's by far the worst because we're friends. I get a new Richelle Ryan account sent to me, like, follow me, and I'm like, I know it's not you. And then I'll screenshot it and I'll send it to her. I'll text her and be like, obviously this isn't you. She's like, no, but thanks. So whatever. So this is actually a really funny story. So Richelle hits me up 10 years ago, and she's like, hey, who do I have to give a sloppy to get on this field tomorrow?
Oh my God.
So first of all, I'm like,
Jesus.
she's hitting me up, which is pretty cool. Number one. Number two, how the hell do I get some passes on the field? So I get some connections. I get her on the field, and she's on the field with a friend of hers, no names yet, and her friend is like talking to Des Bryant and talking to this and talking to that, and a couple people come up to me, some license plate guy fans or whatever on the field, like, yo, do you know who those are? And look, I'm not a porn connoisseur. I don't know the porn industry. I don't. So they're like, yo, that's Richelle Ryan and Lisa Ann. And I'm like, I don't give a shit who that is. She's a Dallas Cowboy fan. I wanted her out of here.
Is she a Cowboys fan, Lisa Ann?
Yeah.
She's a huge Dallas fan.
Oh my gosh. I know she was a Mets fan. Isn't she a Mets fan?
All right, so she's bad all around.
But
That's funny.
yeah, Joe did not care. He was like, I don't care who they are.
Yeah, I was more concerned about her talking to these Dallas Cowboys while I'm talking trash. I was more concerned about that than anything else.
Well, you know that our boy LT had a little strategy back in the day.
It's true.
He would actually plant the ladies to intentionally to talk to
Smart.
players to get them off their game a little bit. So that's
that was the night before.
Yeah.
Smart. LT is the GOAT. Hands down, my favorite Giant of all time is LT. I don't know. Who's yours, Joe?
You have to go with LT because he changed the game of football. So, I mean, it's ridiculous if you say anybody else. If you're I don't know, 30 years or older, or maybe a little more. Mike, you have somebody different?
I have JT. JT's my man.
Oh, but you know what? I guess it's your genre. I think it's where you grew up, or your folks or whatever. Richelle, who got you into being a Giants fan?
My grandpa, actually, I'm born and raised from upstate New York. So most of my family, they're like Bills fans. I have that one uncle who's a Jets fan. He doesn't really count. But my grandpa, he was a Giants fan. And so I just remember as a kid just watching like the New York Giants games and stuff with him, and just was hooked ever since. And then my ex-husband, he was a Giants fan. So it kind of somewhat worked out perfect as far as sports teams then.
Were you? I didn't know you were. I didn't know you were married. Were you married and working, or were you married and then working?
Oh, I took a little break, I guess you could say. But I will never, ever, ever do that again. Oh my God, no.
What? The getting married or take a break?
Probably both.
First of all, I want to say something, and I love this conversation with Richelle Ryan. Thank you so much. I wanted to say before, and I'm glad I rethought of it, that the Giants are 1-6. We don't play.
Don't remind us.
We play Monday, right? And I think that this is a nice way to get not reminded. This is like a cool little like shift that me and Joe and I are talking to players. We're talking about old stuff winning. Like we had Corey Webster on and Weatherford, who won Super Bowl championships. We talked to him about the championships, and it's like, oh my God, those days. This is so nice to have. Like, first of all, I think it's our first female on, and just like a cool, like fun conversation about something else besides like the X's and O's of like the defense. So this is really exciting to have you on.
Hey, I've talked to her about X's and O's. You want to talk about she knows her shit. She knows her stuff.
I was looking up pictures. I was getting pictures to post about you, saying that you're coming on, and then everywhere you look, it's like you're at this game, you're at your different jerseys, different games.
I am a York fan. Like, I love my Yankees, the Knicks, the Giants, but I can talk football. If you start talking like basketball and baseball, I get a little lost. But I am a diehard football fan. Not as Giants fan as Joe. He takes the cake.
All right, hold on. I'll first of all, I'll split it with you, but you brought up baseball. What's been in the news lately about you and VCU? What the hell are you doing?
Oh Lord, I knew this was gonna come up. So I did an Instagram post. It was like a week ago. And I literally just did something cheeky. I just tagged like a funny location. I tagged VCU. And I was like, when the VCU baseball team catches my eye. And literally like 2 days ago, I was getting ready. I was actually getting ready to go vote. And my phone just started blowing up. And then it was like, I get on Instagram and just my DMs and everything. And I immediately go, somebody on Barstool must have posted me. I go, it's right. Barstool, because anytime I'm ever on Barstool, blow up. So sure enough, a kid goes, I just saw you on Barstool. And I was like, okay, cool. I've been on there a few times. And he sent me a link, and it was from my recent like Instagram post. And then it was like the entire baseball team was in my DMs. I actually, I didn't post about it, but I could talk about it on the show. They invited me to their scrimmage yesterday. And so I show up, I went to their fucking scrimmage, and the coach came up to me like afterwards, and he was like, hey, we can't have any pictures. He was like, they don't want what happened at like UNLV to happen here at like VCU. South. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble and stuff. I was like, but can I at least like, walk on the field and like say hi to the players and stuff? Like, I do love young, hot athletes. So it's pretty cool. So
you went to their scrimmage yesterday?
I showed up at their scrimmage, and like these kids, Joe, they were like, they couldn't believe it. They were like, oh, really? So yeah, I told them, I said, look, I said, I put you guys on the map with Barstool. I said, if you disappoint me when the season starts, I was like, y'all the championship. Like, I mean, coach, I was like, championship.
Dude, I got to give it to you, because this is the greatest thing about you. You don't go after like, Division I champions.
No.
You're all over the place. VCU baseball, baby, where it's hot.
Yes, and you want to know the greatest part? So then, like, afterwards, I was getting DMs from, like, chicks. They were like, hey, when are you going to come show, like, VCU volleyball team some love? I'm like, hey, girls, you give me the invite and I'm there.
Oh, my God.
God.
Oh, my God.
You gotta do like a college campus movie.
Yes.
All right. And, 2 questions. Question about, we'll keep on the athletes for a second. Besides underage athletes, who or possibly some, now there's some rumors out there, you know, just a quick little Google search can give us some hints and some rumors.
Oh, Lord.
But if you don't want to talk about it, if it's off limits, it's all right.
No. There's nothing that she won't talk about. She's about as straight shooter as they come. No pun intended.
Who are, let's start with who are some dudes
off camera.
Yeah.
I'm willing to share in a podcast, but go for it.
Would you have a specific sport that you think guys are hotter in, or you just are more attracted to? And if so, what particular guys in that sport?
So manly and just so alpha, and I love football players. I love the big boys.
And so who you're obviously Giants. So who have been over the years your Giant like crushes?
Oh God, Joe knows. Ahmad Bradshaw, like, yeah, he was one of them. But like, there's some hotties. Like, I am obsessed with Grunk. Like, Grunk is like my wet dream. I love him. I love him. But other than that, like, I don't know. That's about it.
You live in Vegas?
I do.
So now you have a football team in Vegas. So now again, it's not normal world, but at some point those dudes are going to be out and about.
Yeah, I don't really. There's nobody on the Raiders that kind of like gets me going.
I don't. First of all, I doubt you've gone. Yeah. First of all, I doubt you've gone through the roster. Maybe you have. And no, number 2, Mike. She doesn't go silver and black. She might go black, but she doesn't go silver and black.
Silver and black, no sir.
Oh, wait, Mike. That brings me to my next point. Actually, I'm still pissed off at Richelle for a little bit because she lives in Vegas, and I mean, I don't know if you. I guess maybe we won't put your plate out there because it's it's I don't know. I don't want anybody looking you up. But Mike, it's freaking Giant themed, and she hasn't sent me one.
You know what, Joe? I might send it to you.
All right, cool. Now I said it's a Giant themed plate. She has a Giant slices plate.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, from Vegas, bro.
Sent it to Joe.
Oh, nice. A Nevada license plate, you're saying?
This, but
yeah. Wait, Richelle, what'd you just say?
I sent it to Joe. Joe and I will send each other like random text messages and stuff. And I was like, check out my license plates that I got in Vegas. He was like, you need to send me one. I was like, don't tweet this out. I don't want anyone looking it up and finding out where I live.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the shit was tweeted 10 minutes ago when she sent me that. But I deleted it. I was like, oh, I didn't know. Sorry.
Where have you been, Richelle? What's your favorite city to visit? And Joe and Richelle, your favorite city for like an away game?
I know, Richelle. Let me guess your favorite city.
Besides Vegas.
No. I want to guess your favorite city.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna go with Tampa.
I was gonna say Tampa.
You know, Tampa was good. Every single time I've gone to Tampa, though, it's rained early in the day, and then it's like humid and just sticky like that. Like Tampa was cool. I mean, Dallas, like Jerry's World, is such an experience. I actually got thrown out of Jerry's World.
Do tell. We're all ears. Please.
She probably went in some Giant stuff.
Well, like, that picture you give him the finger, that was a good picture.
That's what got me fucking kicked out of there. That's what got me kicked out of there. It was like the year that we were like undefeated in their stadium. And then Dallas went and kicked a field goal at the end and won the game. And granted, I had a few drinks in me and I was a little twisted up. And I flicked off the field and the usher came and grabbed me. And they were like, we don't tolerate this in our stadium. And they threw me out. And I was like, well, can you at least throw me out where my Uber is going to pick me up? And they tossed me. But then in Philly, that was when Ahmad Bradshaw and I were really good friends. I was sitting in the stands wearing his jersey, minding my business. I mean, I clap and I cheer. And I had guys throwing beer on me. They were spitting, trying to trip me. But like, they didn't get kicked out. Like, yeah, I will never, ever go to the link again. Like, you couldn't pay me to go to a game there. Like, Joe, you're great.
Yeah,
How was it last week, the link?
I mean, look, they only had like 7,500 fans. So that's like 50, 60 people in a section, maybe. You know, it was weak. I don't understand it because there's still so much space or COVID happening or not. So either don't have them or have them. Maybe not sell the whole thing out, but I don't know. They could have doubled it, or I don't want to say anything that's going to get someone all in an uproar whichever way I turn about COVID or this and that. But let's just say it was really weird. But the 7,500 that were there that were Eagle fans were dicks. So, you know, it was regular. It was regular.
We're gonna hopefully, Richelle, we have a couple people watching. I'm gonna open up for some fan questions for everyone.
Okay.
So the guys just hop in with any questions for Richelle. We are chatting. This is really fun. I have a question for you about. So you're obviously very prominent on social media. Congratulations, that's awesome.
It's like
There's yeah.
No fooling.
And I appreciate you tweeting us before, and hopefully we can kind of post some hot clips from this tonight. Can you just give me the truth at least, or behind the OnlyFans? Like, are you just crushing it on OnlyFans? I feel like these girls, no matter who they are, they're not at your level of followership and fans, are crushing it. Is it really happening like that?
Yes, it really is. You know, and to be honest, I mean, I hate to say this, but COVID was actually a blessing for a lot of us women in the industry and some of the guys. You know, the adult film industry, we had to be one of the last industries to open, because let's say we were to open in like phase 1, you know, the general public, I guess, they're already looking at us like we're dirty and disgusting and disease ridden. They don't know that we're testing 2-3 times a month, that we're getting a full panel test. And now actually a COVID test is protocol that we have to get done. So, you know, we had to be one of the very last industries to open. But then there was, you know, a lot of us women, you know, we still have mortgages and bills to pay. So I was still working and, you know, and just shooting from home. So fans were like, hey, if I want to see Richelle Ryan and see her new movies, new scenes, interact with her, the only place is her OnlyFans. And that's kind of where the industry is taken off right now. You know, the fans are realizing that we can put out good 4K high quality content and interact with us. And it's, oh my gosh, that's a job in itself. Like, I literally, my phone is glued to my hip. I got like my computer going, my phone, my iPad, like I am just like a working machine. But, you know, I'm so grateful because, you know, there's a lot of people right now that are really hurting and stuff. So
how much money can you make on OnlyFans?
Oh, I don't even like disclose that amount to my CPA.
Yeah, no fooling. Hey, it's like, oh, Richelle, how much money do you make? And by the way, how old are you? And by the way, get out of here. Yeah.
But I've heard it's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I will never in my life go on, you know, you could click on almost any person's link on Instagram and have an OnlyFans.
Burris has an OnlyFans.
Yeah, everybody has an OnlyFans. It's unbelievable. What'd you say?
Plexico Burris has an OnlyFans.
When he did that a couple of months ago, man, I thought that was literally the funniest thing I ever saw. You're right, he does.
Right?
Yeah, he does.
I think I told you, I DM'd him. I'm like, what are you filming on your OnlyFans? Like, do you need talent? Are you looking for... I got you, Plex.
I got you.
He's like in better shape now, I feel like, than he was when he was on the Giants.
You know what? I feel like certain players either continue to stay on the course and maybe lose that weight. If you were a lineman, you look like a wide receiver now, or you just lose your shit and you're like, I'm not in the NFL anymore. You can't find me for gaining 50 pounds. Tough.
Yeah.
So it depends which way to go. And speaking about it, Richelle, I got to tell you, a couple of years back, and let me know if this is not a subject you want to get into, but
Oh Lord.
no, it's not bad. You got into it with a couple of people online. I remember because we spoke
I'm
about
into it with people online.
it. Good point. But you went on some crackhead diet and you lost weight and you worked out like a fiend. It was the one and only time that I thought some haters got to you.
A little bit, like, I mean, oh God, people always get on my nerves. Like
I know.
now,
Yeah, you too.
now, like I just post on social media and then like I'll check it a little bit and then I get off. Especially now with like everything with the election and politics, and people always want to hear like who I'm voting for, and I'm like, look, you'll never find out. Like, I'm not getting into that game. I'm not saying nothing. Like, the less I say, the better. Because at the end of the day, if I was to share something, then it's just going to turn into an argument, and you're not going to
Yeah.
win the internet. So,
You know what? You're so true. I tell Mike all the time. I'm like, look, I have X amount of followers. I obviously can't compare to you. And when I get on and I post something, I do post and run.
yeah,
And if I get into it, it's far and few between. I can only imagine you posting something with 3 million, followers. Let's say 10% of those comment. And the worst part about it is most of the 10%, they only want to get your attention, so they say something mean.
yeah,
And
totally.
that's the worst part about social media.
Yeah. It's everybody's like a keyboard bully and stuff, and they always want to talk smack. Like, and my problem is when the Giants play, I'm like you, I'm gassing the team up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got this game, it's in the bag, and then we lose, and I'm like, oh my God, I am just gonna stay off Twitter for the rest of the night.
It's true. Hey, listen, you should learn by now. Don't freaking tweet until the game is over.
God, just stop. But it's like I have such faith in them, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, like I am let down every single Sunday.
What do you like? What do you like? What you're seeing? So, is there anything that you like? What you're seeing so far this season?
Oh God, I don't even know. I mean, I don't know.
Daniel Jones bulked up. That looks pretty nice.
Like, I want to have faith in Daniel Jones. He is a mini Eli, but I think my frustration more is with like Gettleman and just upper management and stuff. Like,
Listen, you're not alone. That's
I
the
know, like it's frustrating. I'm like, he always goes like hog molly in the draft and stuff, and I'm just like, all right, like Daniel Jones needs a little help right now, a little protection. And I mean, seeing Saquon go down, that was tough. And then Shepard, he was down, and it was just like injury after injury, and it was just killing me. It's another hard season being a Giants fan. And the Eagles game, I thought we had that in the bag. I was talking smack to all my and just I almost like threw the remote at my TV.
I mean, we are ridiculously, insanely close to should be having a 3-4 record. Probably could have been actually 4-3, and 2 games up in the division. On the Gettleman point though, are you happy that we drafted Daniel Jones, or do you still want Haskins?
Oh God, no. Did he get benched last weekend?
Yes, we did, but somebody was pushing for him for the draft. I wonder who it is.
But he's gonna get fat. Like, he's gonna put on some weight. So no. Who's the one kid that's coming up from like Clemson? Oh my gosh,
Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence.
yes, that's who we need to get.
So Richelle, you're the general manager. You have the first pick in the draft. You have Trevor Lawrence sitting there for the Giants because you're a big Giants fan, and you have somebody over here that wants to give you 3 first-round picks, 2 current players, and a second and a third for the future.
I mean, that's never going to happen. But of course, like, I mean, we're going to keep Daniel Jones. Like, I mean, he's going to be good. The kid needs some grooming and stuff. But, oh, God, it's hard being a Giants fan this season. I'm frustrated. I'm not going to lie.
This season?
Last season, too.
Last season? How about 10 years?
before that too.
Exactly.
The thing is,
You like Daniel Jones. I see you like you have faith in the kid.
So look, here's the deal. Whether I like Daniel Jones or not, the point is, as I kill you guys, the point is he is a New York Giants quarterback. So for you to not have faith in the guy that's behind the center, I will have faith in whoever it is until he's not behind center.
Yeah.
I don't understand the fans that are going to jump on there and kill someone when he's still your quarterback. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I mean that's how it was with Eli. Like when people were dogging Eli, I was like, this man got us 2 rings. Like,
well, you're right, but that's the problem. Daniel Jones hasn't done shit. It's only his second year, though. You got to give the poor guy some time. So who knows what's going to happen, man? Your guess is as good as mine.
I just think that we were putting way too much weight on Saquon. Like we were just putting the weight of the team on him. And then it was inevitable that he was going to go down. I mean, it's a shame. I mean, God, all of us Giants fans were crushed, but I just think we were putting the weight of the team on him. And, you can't do that, but I mean, that's where like me as a Giants fan, like I miss the days when it was like Brandon Jacobs, like Ahmad Bradshaw, they were friggin' tanks. Like, oh, and like OCU Manera, like those were the days, man. Like that was when we just had such like powerhouses like on the team. And I feel like we really don't have that voice. I don't know. I mean, I'm not too many players now, so I don't really know what's going on in the locker room. But
if you had a choice for some of these guys on the team right now to come over and give you just a classroom 101 football playbook analysis, who would you pick on the team to come over for that?
Oh God.
Very well put, Joe.
That's a really
I'm trying to keep it, educational.
Jesus, I don't, Daniel Jones, like he's so cute. He's so dorky and so cute. Oh God. Yeah.
The X's and O's. Who's going to teach you the X's and O's?
Who's going to teach me the X's and O's? Will Hernandez. He's a
Oh, okay. You like the big hog molly COVID guy. Okay.
He's a Vegas boy. I think he could maybe teach me the X's and O's.
All right. I could easily make that phone call for you. So we'll talk off air.
Okay.
Except for the next 14 days. He's not.
COVID. Hey, Richelle, you did hear.
I saw that. So it was a player, and was it somebody on the coaching staff that tested positive?
Yeah, it was Will Hernandez, my dear.
Oh, it was? Okay, let me tell you, I'm pretty sure I'm negative. I am healthy as a horse. It was not me.
That's great.
Is patient zero in the Giants locker room right now.
All right, so she's going Will Hernandez and Daniel Jones. Fair enough.
Daniel Jones is adorable. Like every time I see him, I'm like, he is literally a mini Eli. Like he's such a mini Eli. I like the kid, I'm just frustrated right now.
Agreed.
I'm a frustrated, salty Giants fan, but I'm not going anywhere.
We are all salty and frustrated. You speak for many of us.
Yeah.
So I see you wearing a bar stool. Saturdays are for the boys.
Yes.
Do you like the accounts, the influencers, the people that you kind of like interact with, like Joe, like the True Blue Giants? What are some of the the people that you enjoy like following on the internet?
Joe just being one of them because he's a huge New York Giants fan, and oh my God, I saw you're getting ready to go on Barstool. I was like so excited for you.
I know, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll give you a shout out when I do it.
Definitely. I mean, I just pretty much I actually did like a cleanse on like my Twitter and Instagram because I was seeing so many like just girls in the industry and we're all tweeting and posting the same crap, so to say. OnlyFans. So now I literally just follow like athletes, the NFL, and that's it. So I literally get on Twitter and Instagram. All I see is like football, boxing, just stuff like that. And then I just do my post and get off.
Hey, let me ask you a quick.
Drunk, like I mean, because obviously I
Of
love
course.
Johnny Manziel's like my other wet dream.
That
Johnny Manziel and Gronk. Nice.
I was trying to get Johnny Manziel to like get on my OnlyFans with me.
Would you would you would you would you waive the fee?
What? Oh, absolutely.
the stud fee.
This,
The stud fee.
I love
What
it.
it would be?
So cute.
So, oh, I just remembered this too. Shit. We were all set to come out to Vegas for the draft.
Oh, what a nightmare, man. COVID.
Oh, what a letdown. But now that I'm getting to know Richelle, that's the perfect thing to be in your town when these young guys turn right when they turn pro. They're perfect. They're no longer in the NCAA rules. They're no longer under mom and dad's thumb. They're 21 now. They
But
have, they got money now.
get anybody in trouble at all. Like that's so not my style. I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. I'm just here to have fun. That's it. I mean, am I going to end up dating one of these players? No, but I'm just having fun and stuff. So,
Hey, why do you say that though? You're attracted to them if they're attracted to you, and it's something that you.
God, the whole stigma, Joe. They're not going after an adult film star. They got to go after like the girl that like they went to like high school with. Like Patrick Mahomes, I am obsessed with him and his fiance. Like, oh my God, I love them.
So you think this stigmatism is going to stay with you forever? You think just because you're an adult film star, I'm not buying that. I know you as a good, down to earth person, so I don't. No. I'm not shooting my shot there. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you real facts. Like eventually, you're going to go from a movie star, whatever, and you're going to wind up settling down. Do you have an age? Do you have an age where you would like to, let's say you turn X amount? What are you looking for to date?
What am I looking for, like in a date
No,
or?
age-wise.
Oh, age-wise, I always said that when I was like 40, I was gonna kind of like start slowing my roll down. But I was reminded a couple of weeks ago, my best guy friend, we had an agreement years ago that when I was 35, if I wasn't married and if I didn't have kids, we were gonna marry each other and he was gonna put a baby in me. But he's like 45, and I'm like, oh no, 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 no. We're gonna end up having a baby that has Down syndrome because you're
Oh
old.
my.
I was like, we're gonna end up at like the orphanage with a stopwatch, and I'm
Oh my God.
that kid, and that kid's gonna play football.
Well,
Like, you can come home with me.
yeah, a tongue-in-cheek conversation.
Bad.
Yeah.
That's funny though. Oh, Richelle. So what were we saying?
I
Yeah.
think you had some questions.
Well, I just had some questions about just in general, it's like the way that you're number one navigating like the world now in this weird time. Not being able to, that's why I said OnlyFans, because I've been hearing about this exploding. So
Yeah.
good for you to take advantage of something like that.
When COVID first hit, it was March 17th, St. Patty's Day, that everything shut down in Vegas. And I kind of went into like full gear. I was kind of like, oh God, like this is really going to be bad. And I started planning of how I need to operate and run my business like 6 months ahead. And to be honest, I don't even think we're really ever there's going to be a real normal. Like, this is kind of the reality we're living in, doing Zoom conferences and just everything. So just kind of meeting with my team of how we're going to start shooting, and production wise and stuff. And I'm really enjoying being a stay-at-home dog mom. So
And you know what? That's actually a pretty cool segue. So you have a team. Is that your agent, your publicist? Like, what makes up Richelle Ryan?
I think my publicist, Lainey Spicer. She's in New York.
I know Lainey.
Yeah. She's really cool. So yeah, I have agents for like all different things. I have an agent within the adult industry. I have a couple of dance agents that book me for like dance and hosting gigs and stuff. I have my publicist. I have a team that like edits my content and my photos and does, certain things like that for me. So yeah, it's keeps me busy, that's for sure. But I am very much so a control freak. I am very, I've been in the industry 14 and a half years, and I'm kind of seeing the longevity of it now. And you have to be really careful who you're trusting. I know there's a lot of girls that they have people that run their Instagram and their social media. And I'm just like, oh dear God, like that terrifies me. Like, one, give anybody my passcodes to things, but it's your brand, it's what you're putting out there and stuff. So I kind of like being a little hands-on and doing it all. I mean, I get stressed out at times, but
I do see your friend Lisa Ann. She's getting into like podcasting and like media and like other things, right? So I think that's great to see. And she's with Barstool guys all the time.
I know she's living the dream. Like that would be my dream right there. Like Barstool, those guys they're amazing. Actually, I don't know if you saw this, Joe. I sent Dave when he was doing the unboxing during quarantine.
Oh, we posted that.
We posted it. Yeah, she ripped it up, right? Or something like that. Yeah, I saw it.
He ripped it up. Yeah. I was like, oh.
And he mentions you. He goes, oh.
He did mention it.
Because I had to send him like something funny, and I was like, I sell a lot of my panties, to fans stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna send him a pair of panties.
Is that? And you sent them
a giant something,
an autograph.
My Giants pictures.
Yes, that's right.
And he ripped it up.
Yeah, he ripped it up. I was like, how dare he?
I knew he was gonna do it, but
we all did.
Dave's awesome. Like, yeah, he's so great.
Did you see when I met him on the street?
I think I texted you. I was like, oh my God, how ironic and it was. I forgot which Giants player like opened up a restaurant or something.
So I was actually there because Tyree opened his juice, his clean juice.
Oh.
And, so all of a sudden I see Dave, and I have my Tyree making the catch hat. And you could see he's like eating a pizza and he's looking at me, he's like, dude, that's the ugliest fucking hat I've ever seen. And I was like, of course you would say that. I said, don't worry about the hat. Come meet the guy who made the catch. And I got to tell you, I thought he was going to be a real jerk, but he walked with me down to Dave's store and they talked for like 10 minutes. He gave us the rest of the pizza and he left. He was actually really cool.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
cool. Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh, that's awesome. I remember reading a story that David Tyree and some girl, they started up like some website and they were like selling the hats and all sorts of stuff. I can't remember the name of the girl's website, but her and David Tyree were doing something, and I guess like she got in trouble by the NFL.
So look, I mean, I could tell you that right off the bat. The stuff that you can get, that's I made these hats for my softball game. And like half of them got seized in customs.
What?
And then they'll send you a letter and they're like, oh, hey, license plate guy, can you please get us the NFL letter that says you're allowed to make these? Sure, let me get right on that. Burned.
Right.
So everybody, you have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars from the NFL to start making, to get a license to sell a merchandise. And no one has that.
Yeah.
Unless you're a big company.
Exactly.
You want to see something? All right, I'm going to try for our fans who are watching and for you guys. I'm going to pull something up. Ready? Here's a video.
Do it.
See if I can share. Let's see. I don't know. Here we go.
Oh, you got us in awe over here. What's it?
I know. I'm like.
Hold on.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh, snap during the unboxing.
Ready?
I choose not to open. In fact, David Tyree.
Oh, I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Oh, Richelle, Ryan. You had
Oh.
So cold.
Someone sent them the
DVD
video.
That's awesome.
He chopped it up.
DVD.
Oh my gosh, dude, Dave is seriously a genius. That man is just where he's taken Barstool. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, it seriously. Jesus, Mike, what do you got to?
Easy.
I mean, you're talking about someone that fell into a bunch of shit. The guy's a genius.
Yeah, 100%.
And how about when he picks these stocks? I mean, look, if I could pick a stock and put $1 million into it and it goes up 1 point and I made a ton, most people don't do that.
Right?
Well, I mean, timing is everything, people will say as well. No, it was very, very
True.
good on him. And Richelle, you know, I was a contestant on Barstool Idol back in the day to try out to get a job working there. However, some personal things kept me from competing.
Oh.
I had to resign. I didn't get cut. I had to resign.
Oh, that's right, Mike. You tried the porn industry after that, right?
Yes. And then in my many endeavors of trying things, porn was next after the bar.
Oh, porn was next. Oh, that's right. Sorry.
It's okay. You still can start an OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's true.
What are the most interesting OnlyFans, like non-crazy sexual OnlyFans accounts that are out there?
I mean,
are there ones?
yes. So actually, there are therapists that are on OnlyFans. You can make your subscription free, and you can send messages on there. There are personal chefs. My makeup artist in Vegas, she has an OnlyFans. She does makeup tutorials and charges $7.99 a month. I mean,
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there are other athletes that are on there. There are photographers. I mean, everybody has an OnlyFans. I mean, granted, like, you know, kind of what scares me with OnlyFans, and I haven't really talked about this, but, you know, the adult film industry, we're the ones that built OnlyFans. We're the ones, you know, we're powerhouses. We're the ones that put them, you know, on
the map. Yeah.
Now you're getting Cardi B is on OnlyFans. I mean, like all these rappers and musicians and just all walks of life are on OnlyFans. I'm waiting for them to kind of like slowly start kicking the porn stars off the platform, which I hope they don't do, because I know some of the numbers that a lot of us girls are doing, and you know, we're making some serious coin. But yeah,
OnlyFans. Cardi B on OnlyFans must crush it. She might post one video, it's like $1 million video. One video.
Like $4.99 a month. She shows like BTS, like from like her video shoots. I mean, like I should join hers, but I'm literally so busy running my own and handling that. I don't have time to look at anybody else's stuff. Like I don't even.
Damn.
Hey, Mike, do you have, you know, Richelle, first of all, again, thanks for taking the time and chilling with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
You know, it's awesome. This is actually our first time going live.
What?
We always tape everything.
Oh, okay.
This is literally the first time. And Mike, thank you, because you got to go in today. I was like, when he told me we're going live, I'm like, no, don't mess this up with it going live. I mean, not that we couldn't hold a conversation, but it's like, what if we screw this up? You better tape this shit. Anyway, Mike, did you have a bunch of questions for people asking anything?
Not really. Some people mentioned about the OnlyFans. They say they want to know how much money you're making. Some person said that
I will never disclose.
There's like some Twitter accounts that are like not hacking it, I guess, but are really figuring out how much people are making based on follower and the.
Who gives a shit? I don't understand how somebody would want to know, like, she's not paying one of your bills.
That's one thing this year. I'm just kind of like, you know, like I used to care so much what people think about me or what everybody's doing. I'm like, I do not care. I'm worried about me, my dogs, and that's it.
Oh, wait, do you say dogs suck?
Got going on.
You have multiple dogs now?
I do. I have 2 French bulldogs.
I only know of one.
Yes, I got into, you know, quarantine got me a little lonely. I had to get another little puppy. So he's the love of my life. His name is Titty. I named him after.
Yes, amazing.
Hold on a second. I have questions all over the place. Hold on. 1, you got lonely? All right, that's number 1. Hold on.
In Vegas?
I wanted another dog. Well, actually, I lied. I think my one French bulldog, I think he got lonely and I had to get him a brother. And I
Okay.
saw this, my breeder that I bought him from had this adorable French bulldog. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just have to get him. And I love it. He has a buddy to play with now. So
Yeah. So of course you got two male dogs. That's a given.
I will
But
have female dogs ever.
uh,
I love boys.
so Titty and what's the other name again?
Kitty and Icon.
Titty and Icon.
Yeah.
Why did you go Titty?
So my ex-boyfriend, that was his name when he played college football at Shepherd University. All of his friends, they all called him Titty. It was just, and that was his nickname. And I was like, wow, like that's such a great name for a dog, like Titty. And it because I'm tits.
We do have. I think we have my favorite comment so far from Brett Borstein. This is my favorite comment right here.
I can't even read it.
Yeah, read it, Mike.
You can't read that? People asking about football. Are you kidding me? There's a time and a place, guys.
We're not talk about football.
Yeah.
What are your funniest, quirkiest, sexiest Giants themed merch that you have?
Oh gosh.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
Joe, he could probably you probably get some cool stuff. My fans know that I'm, a big Giants fan. So I've gotten like some really cool stuff. Fans have made me just like wooden plaques, custom t-shirts, just stuff for my dogs. I mean, like anything you can buy off Amazon, I probably have 4 of each.
That's sick. That's awesome, actually.
Like
Any interesting Giants themed items?
oh, what do you mean by like interesting?
I don't know.
I mean, I have like when Bradshaw and I were hanging out, like he did autograph my jersey. I have it framed in my office. I have like Phil Simms, I have Eli, I have LT. My next Giants jersey that I want to get autographed is Michael Strahan. And I want him to face off with LT, like, because Strahan's got like a half a sack on LT, which I'm sorry, but LT is the GOAT. Like, I don't give a shit that Strahan has a half a sack on him.
Mike, I will tell you another thing. When she was doing some cleaning during COVID, and I was raising money for a charity. Actually, Richelle, thank you again. She sent me a box of stuff that she had Giants wise, and I was able to raffle that stuff off. So thanks again for that.
I literally had 1,000 jerseys of like just old players. I mean, like Hakeem Nicks, Montreal Roll. And I was like, Joe, I was like, what can I do with all these old jerseys? Like they're literally in my closet. I kept a few of the good ones like OC and like Justin Tuck. I was like, I'm not getting rid of those, but
this is awesome. I love that you're such a big Giant fan.
Mike, actually, holy cow, did I miss the boat? I should have had Richelle take a picture in the jersey, every single one of them, started an OnlyFans account, and sold them.
There you go.
You could have auctioned them bad boys off.
It's not too late.
Damn.
License plate guy OnlyFans, but it's only pictures of Richelle.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
not to cut you off, I did think of something funny that a fan gave me one time. And Joe, you actually know about this. So I have this fan and I have yet to look into it because honestly, I really don't care. But he claims that he used to work for the New Orleans Saints. And then he claimed that he started working for the Buffalo Bills. And I was just kind of like, all right, whatever, dude. I see him at conventions. I'll see him at like AVN and stuff. He'll come to like a few of my dance gigs. I'm like, hey. So I forgot where I was. I was either at a convention or somewhere. And he brings me these New York Giants gloves. And he goes, these were worn by OBJ. He was like, I'm good friends with him because when I was working for the Saints and he was playing at like LSU. And I was like, and they like, and like I was looking at them and they were clearly worn. And I was like, man, and I remember hitting you up, Joe. I was like, did OBJ really wear these? And you were the one that told me, you're like, no, he has 13 and tags and all of his uniforms, gloves, everything. And I was like, this man just gave me some worn ass New York Giants gloves that he probably wore.
If there's anybody who's gonna know if they're legit, it's there you go.
Exactly, because I hit up Joe and Joe was like, those are a fugazi. And I was like, those are going in the trash.
Well, they ended up being fake.
Yes, OBJ's gloves are these inside, my brother.
Yes, that's so rad.
These are his cleats and his gloves. And if they don't have that stuff on them, they fugazi.
Yes, they are
Joe
fugazi.
Joe just has OBJ's cleats and gloves just sitting right next to his
I
chair.
feel so bad
Yeah,
for
that's a good point. Like I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprised he had to get up off the chair to read it.
request a trade to get out of Cleveland. I feel bad for him.
Oh, come on, man. I'm so you know what? Looking back on that now, that years have passed. Who won the trade? The Giants, the Browns. After, I think they're trying to get rid of Vernon. Zeitler might be on his way out. I think it's just a complete wash, and I'm a huge OBJ fan. I personally think they lost the trade, but who the hell knows? They're all on different teams. It's such a sad state right now. It's not even funny.
We know they lost the trade because they have no playmaker.
Honestly,
That's true.
this sounds bad as a Giants fan, but like, I'm kind of happy that he's not on the Giants because I could not imagine OBJ in the huddle last season with a rookie quarterback, Daniel Jones. Like, Daniel Jones would have been frazzled.
You know what? You know what? That brings up a good point. I mean, you think he would have pulled a Shockey and got all over him, like Shockey did to Eli, but I don't know. I think OBJ wanted a quarterback that was going to scramble and have OBJ scramble and hit him out of the pocket. I think he would have flourished, and I think he would have flourished this year as well.
Yeah. By the way, I just found Jeremy Shockey's Instagram, and I had no idea that he's a life coach now.
He's a life coach. He's in.
Shockey.
Yeah, he's in. He does some stock market stuff. He's in Florida. He's still doing his thing. I invited him up to my softball game a bunch of times. When I have it again, Richelle, you must come.
Oh, I'd love to. Every single time you have it, it's always like a dance gig or something
Yeah.
the way because I would love to.
Well, it's kind of hard to plan something around your calendar since you dance every weekend.
But you know what? Because of COVID, I'm at home. I mean, I'm not complaining, but
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
I'm not complaining, but
What would you do? What would Joe? Let's get creative. Like, what could Richelle do at the game to be entertaining, to have some fun herself? Like an umpire, maybe. Can you sing?
No, I cannot sing. I would definitely want to throw the first pitch out.
Oh, you know what? That would be a cool thing to throw the pitch. But we're not talking baseball here. Get out of here. We're talking football.
Well, what are you talking about? One of Joe's games, the softball games?
One of my games?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh,
You meant just
Oh, no. No, she's coming. If she's coming, she's playing.
right.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
I mean,
if she's coming, she's playing.
Joe, wasn't it the first time that we met was when I did that charity basketball league thing? Remember?
Yes, many moons ago. Yes,
And
in South Jersey.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That was so long ago.
Oh my God, that was like forever ago. And I played in the game with like Prince and Mukamara. God, I can't remember what other giant.
It was Prince. It was Jay Alfred. It was Joe Morris. I could go up and down the list. I remember like it was yesterday, man. That was fun game. That was fun times. What'd you say?
I only remember like two guys.
Yeah.
And then I had some of the Cowboys players there. And
That's right. Ed Too Tall Jones, Henderson. There was a lot of people there actually. It was fun.
Yeah. No, that was good times.
So before we let you go, Richelle, what's going to be the Richelle Ryan plan? I mean, let's pretend COVID goes away at some point in the next, say, year, 365 days. Let's just hope that happens. Back to normal. What do you want to like? What's your you've been in this industry for a while. You have a lot of other interests. You're obviously very successful. You have a media presence. Where are we going to go? Are you going to do something like a sports podcast like Lisa Ann? You're going to get into some other things. You said did you say you were doing makeup or someone else was you were doing?
No, one of my makeup girl in Vegas, she has an OnlyFans where she does like makeup tutorials.
Oh, gotcha.
But right now I'm in my prime. I'm having fun. I'm loving life. I'm enjoying it. I really love being able to like interact with my fans like every single day, all day long, and get to be at home and just enjoy and live life. Still want to host and do events and stuff, when possible. But, COVID, it's pretty scary. I mean, I don't really see a turnaround coming anytime soon. And, the nightclub industry got hit really hard. So,
Yeah.
it's a shame, but a podcast is something that's kind of in the works for me. I have a few ideas, and also working on my book. A lot of people have been asking me about starting up, a book of just kind of, the startup of Richelle Ryan and just my life story. So that's, I have an idea for that too.
Oh my God. A
Yeah.
book. She's got a chapter on UNLV. She's got a chapter on VCU. She's got a chapter on football players. I can't wait to read that shit.
Take like a completely different spin. It's going to be, I don't want to give out any details. The only person that really knows about the book is my publicist. Because
What do you mean a different spin? It better not be freaking cooking.
The phone is by Ahmad Bradshaw.
Something that I think
Yeah.
like nobody's ever done it. Like everybody's done like, their life story and stuff and blah, 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 but I've done tons of interviews and talked about, growing up and just how I got in the industry, but it's going to be a completely different like spinoff that I think people will like. So
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Cool.
Do you plan on how much longer can you do what you do? When do you say holy shit, I can't do this anymore?
I mean, I'm still enjoying it. So if I wasn't enjoying it, then I would be kind of like, okay, it's time to pump the brakes. But honestly, like I said, COVID was such a blessing for me. Now I get to work from home, being a content creator, literally work. Like today I was filming all day long. I don't know if you saw my Instagram, what I was up to, but
A little bit, maybe. Hold on. I have to clear my history.
All right,
Go on.
we have to cut this interview short now, and
but no, I'm having a lot of fun, just working from home and traveling like when I can. So I don't know. I don't like to put like a number or a time frame on things because who knows? I could get bored tomorrow and be like, okay, that's it. I'm done.
That's true.
On to something else, but I'm having a lot of fun with everything.
or you could be the Tom Brady of the industry.
Yeah, exactly.
Your game.
So I know that Anthony is talking to me. Anthony's not talking to Richelle right here, is he?
No, he's talking to you. He wrote.
He's talking to me.
He's talking to you.
He's talking to me. Hey, I do not divulge such information like that.
If you want to know, go to his OnlyFans, and that's how you'll find.
Yeah. I'm gonna start an OnlyFans for my shampoo and conditioner.
That no joke. There's some freaky people out there who's going to sign up to watch Joe shampoo's hair.
Probably, I believe it.
Come over and dye it with Giants colors.
Hey, Richelle, I got to tell you. I mean, becoming friends with you, I don't know, 10 years ago, whatever it is. You've always been a class act. You've always been a straight shooter. Giant fan. You got tattoos to prove it. And you go ahead. You got to show everybody at least one of them.
Oh, well, this is Kid Show. I don't know if you can see my one. Oh.
No, move back.
Oh,
yeah. See, we had to at least see one of them. So look, can't thank you enough for taking the time. I know you're home. I know COVID, this and that, but again, thanks so much. It was a lot of fun. We're definitely gonna have you on again and bullshit some more.
Definitely. Thank you for having me on, you guys.
And one day, all the forces will come together in a non-COVID world.
I'd love
to have a real party.
All three of us. We're gonna sit with Joe.
No doubt. No doubt.
Stay blue. We say that's our sign off.
Richelle, stay blue.
Yes, Big Blue. Love
See
you
you
guys.
later.
Bye.
Thank you.